Welcome to Season 3 of the I Talk to Angels podcast. I'm Beverley Densham, author of the book I Talk to Angels. I really look forward to bringing you tips, meditations, angel card readings and guidance from the angels every week to help and inspire you, whether you're new to the angels or have loved the angels for a long time. So big welcome to today's I Talk to Angels podcast. I've got a guest, hooray! I've got a guest today, and the guest is Jacqueline Dickson, who I'm really excited to have with you today. Jacqui is first and foremost a mum to 4 wonderful boys, and she's also a Reiki practitioner at Reiki Therapy with Jacqui, based in Larne, County Antrim, Northern Ireland, but also conducts lovely healing via Zoom. Hooray for Zoom! It's pretty amazing, actually. You're just completing your Angelic Lifestyle Practioner course for angel card readings, angel healing with me, which is really exciting. You're at the final stage, which is amazing. And you're excited to bring that toolbox to your clients. You're also the author of a beautiful book. I hope you've got a copy there. And it's called, your book's called Raggedy and the Squirrel, which is available now, of course. So big welcome to this week's podcast.
Thank you.
So we're going to have a chat all about your angel journey and all sorts of things. So first of all, though, so you're happily married with 4 boys. How old are they all?
Okay, so Jude is 11. He's almost 12. He's counting down. Toby is 10, and then I've got twins, Jacob and Oliver, who are 7.
You are a busy mum.
Yeah, busy.
This is busy.
Yeah.
And so what inspired you to want to help other families and children?
Well, just with the boy, just having my own kids and just day-to-day school life and things, I just wanted them to be happy and to have a sort of toolbox behind them if they're feeling a bit anxious or stressed at school. And we would just do like mini meditations, and I found that it benefited them so much that I just opened up Reiki to other kids, and I have children's sessions and things. So yeah, it just really helps them. If I ask them to put like a bubble, and with the kids you can pretend it's a force field and you can make it all really fun for them, and they take it all in. And although they laugh and think, oh, you're being silly, mummy, and things like that, they do take it in, and then they do say, right, my force field's up and I'm going for the day. And you know, it helps them if they're feeling a bit worried about anything. And yeah, it just helps lots of kids, and then they pass it on to their friends, and it just ripples out from that. So yeah,
it's really good, isn't it? And what inspired you to write your book?
So Raggedy and the Squirrel.
Yeah,
it's about this little blackbird. He's called Raggedy. We had a little blackbird who came to our house, and he had a broken wing, and he just sat at the door, and we just kept feeding him. And one day we were sitting on the front step in the sun, and he hopped over, and I said to Toby, let's write a little story about the blackbird. So we just sat and wrote the story. And my granddad always drew blackbirds for me when I was a little girl, so I think it's him coming to check up on us. So Raggedy was born and sat in the cupboard for a long time before I decided to send it off to get published, and it was accepted and published, and here it is.
That is really lovely. It's really lovely. Hooray for this. So, and what inspired and guided you to train with me as an Angelic Lifestyle Practitioner for your angel card readings and angel healings?
Well, whenever I started Reiki, I knew that I wanted to add more to it. I knew Reiki's amazing, but I just knew I wanted to add something else. And I saw you on Spirit and Destiny's Facebook, and I knew that the meditations and the healing worked through that. And I thought, well, I'll look into it a bit more, and contacted you, and here we are, nearly at the end of the course. So yeah,
you're on the final stretch.
Yeah, on the final stretch, get the case studies done, and we're good to go.
Yeah, exactly. And how has adding that in helped you and your family?
Well, we pick the Happy Kids cards every morning, and we pick 2 other cards as well, and quite often the 3 cards line up together. So if it's about being happy, the other card will say something about do something that makes you happy today, and we pick those every morning before we leave for school or work or whatever. And it's nearly a row if somebody doesn't pick their cards. If you picked your cards, you need to come and pick your cards. There's only 5 sets of cards. Who hasn't picked today? And it just really gives a good positive message to send them out for the day with. They just remember that was their message for today. And also quite often, if one of the boys get a card repeating, they'll say, I got that yesterday. And I'll say, well, then you need to act on the message. Do what it says. If it says phone your friend, go and phone your friend. So yeah, they're getting to know that that's what they need to do, and they're quite happy to pick their cards every morning.
Yeah,
so
it's really good, isn't it? I think it's just a wonderful age in the primary school years. That's the amazing age to get started with all these sorts of things, because it's kind of, they absorb that for life. Then even if they're not then even if they're in their secondary school years, even if they're not then using them every day, they're always there, or they're noticing, or so it's great in the primary school years to really embed that amazing tool for them, basically.
Yeah,
it helps so much with the thinking and the thoughts and how you're feeling that day, and expressing how you feel. And like you say, or to call, it might be the friends card of, I have lovely friends, and they're actually, like you say, to speak to a friend. So
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
And what's it like doing angel healing for others? How have you found that?
I really like doing that, because the sense of love and healing that comes over, even though when this lockdown it's been via Zoom, it's quite intense, but it's really lovely to feel that the client could be a bit anxious or worried or nervous about doing the healing, and you can feel them settling into it, and then just really absorbing the healing. And then sometimes they look a surprise at the end when they think, wow, that really did work. And it's just amazing that it just all comes together and works, and you can see the surprise and the happiness on the client's face when they're finished their session, that they have a lot to think about when they're finished. And quite often I'll get a message to say, I really reflected on what you told me, and it's really good.
Because you've obviously you combine it with the angel card reading, but also you've learned how to do readings without the cards at all, and that's quite a skill, being able to talk to someone else's guardian angel and get the messages coming in that person needs. And you've had some really so you're about to do your case studies, aren't you? We've had some really good results with the guinea pigs you've worked with. We obviously won't say their names, but real people that you've worked with, I call them guinea pigs.
Yeah.
And you've actually had some fantastic, obviously we've worked together with the guinea pigs, the practice sessions, but you've had some really good results with that, haven't you? What sort of things have you been helping people with during your training?
So I've helped with back pain, and we've helped the guinea pig help combat the back pain, and also like clutter and stress and anxiety is quite a big one. And just helping people be able to talk about what they need to talk about. So it's just it's been quite powerful for some of them, and it's really it's boosted my confidence, because I know that I'm talking to their angel and what they're saying, and I'm guiding them to do, and then when they act on it, that it does work. Amazing. There's some really good results from it.
It's really nice. Some people have gone from 6 painkillers a day for their pain and their back or whatever to 0 painkillers. It's not to say that they're completely cured, because they've got some work to do on other areas like strength or whatever, but really fantastic results like that. And the angel card reading bit, that's really important for people. How did you find doing the angel card reading for people, to give them their tips and guidance, like a toolbox to take away?
I find that very good, because although I'm telling them the guidance that their angel has told me to give them, then when you pick an angel card, it's just confirmation of it, and quite often it's very visual. It's if they need to do a little bit of talking, there'll be a real colorful part around the neck area where you're around your throat chakra, and it's really quite powerful because it just brings home that yes, actually I do need to do that, and there's confirmation right in front of my eyes, depicted in a picture that is just confirming what I've told them to do. And I think it just brings home that that it is really working, and I do need to work in this area. So find them really useful. It's a good tool.
It's just, and I think it's, as you're saying about people helping people talk about things, that might be the thing they need to do. But you know, angel cards and positive affirmations cards anywhere is such an opportunity to be able to voice how you feel about it, and as you say, it allows the client to express how they feel and say what it means to them as well. It's a safe, confidential space for that, isn't it?
Yeah, and sometimes they think they don't know what they want to say, and then they start, and it just keeps going and rolling, and they could just talk for a long time that actually it means this, and then this happened, and that means that, and it just opens the can of worms and lets it all out, and then it's just a weight off their shoulders because they've held it in for so long, and actually it's a safe space to talk about. And quite often, if it's a stranger or like I don't know them personally, they'll tell you more, and then it gets off the chest more, and it's really good for them. Helps them shine their light.
It's really good because obviously in the angel healing and angel card readings, it's all about us facilitating with the angels to help that person as much as possible. And often there's a challenge, a problem, a pain. Sometimes it can be from last week, but often it can be from 10, 20 years ago, or been going on for ages. And it's about us with the angels, helping with the angel healing and the support of the angels and angel cards to get to the root of the problems. It's really interesting, you know, that often people do know what the root of the problem is, but sometimes some people want to brush it under the carpet, or the people do know what the root of the problem is, but they don't know how to find the solution, don't know how to heal it, and don't know what to do, what action steps to take. So I think some people think working with the angels could potentially perhaps be airy fairy or something. But actually do you find that it's actually very solution focused?
It's very you just get to the nitty-gritty of everything. They brush under the carpet, or they don't want to believe that that's what it is, or they don't admit that that's what's wrong. And when you probe and ask the questions, then they'll say, well, actually that is the root of the problem, and you have peeled away that layer of the onion. And although it can be quite hard to accept, and it's like you're going through a storm, you always know at the end it's going to be better, but it's just getting through the storm, and the angels are there to help you through that. And once you admit it and are able to forgive and let go and just accept what it is, then you're able to get through the storm, and it's always so much brighter on the other side. But you have to admit all that first, and it can be really intense for both. But it's always much better on the other side.
So true. And working with obviously with angel healing, work very, very closely, obviously with everyone's guardian angels, but also with Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is an extremely powerful healer. Also work with Archangel Raphael as well, but Archangel Michael does most of the work with the healing, because most people don't realize that they've got these invisible etheric cords of stress and anger and pain, and they're hanging on to them all over the place, and people don't know they're there, or they think they've dealt with things, but then they've missed out a person that they've actually had the most toxic relationship with ever. They might have thought, that's not a big deal, but sometimes you just suddenly do an angel healing on, it's like, wow, that really did help the problem. How have you found it working with Archangel Michael?
Oh yeah, he's to me he's like this huge, big, quiet character. He does a lot of healing with the cords, as you say, and brings an immense heat to me. I get quite hot when he's around, but you just know he's there when he comes in. His presence is just so beautiful, and he comes in and does what he needs to do, cuts the cords, and then just slowly leaves the room quietly. And yeah, he's just an amazing angel to call on. And every day, I think we call on him every day just to get rid of any negativity throughout the day. Just cut away all those cords from today and wake up with a fresh start in the morning. So yeah, amazing. An amazing angel to work with.
Yeah, and it's just so nice it's so nice, isn't it, when, you know, a client just is freed from whatever it was or is, well, you know, then obviously was. It's just lovely, isn't
it? Yeah, and they can sometimes they can feel like a little tug or a little pull or a tingle as the cords are being cut, and they say, oh, I felt that in my head, or I felt that in my throat, and you just know that it's really working for them, and that they're ready to let go, and they've allowed Archangel Michael to come in and cut the cords that they don't need anymore.
Yeah. And for some people it can be during the healing, it can be quite intense, and some people get tearful at times, but you always feel better after, which I think is the wonderful thing about it, that then it's just wonderful. And then during the angel healing, I've taught you how to do a reading without the cards during the healing, so you've got quite a lot of helpful information for the clients, the guinea pigs. You've got quite a lot of information in to help them during that process as well, haven't you?
Yeah, it's quite a lot of guidance, and it comes at different areas of their body. It's the areas that they need to work on. For example, if we're cutting cords in the throat chakra, they'll maybe be told to do a little bit more talking, or not brush things under the carpet, and talk about how you feel. And maybe if it's around your tummy area, it's just, you need to let go of your anxieties and don't hold on to everything, and we just get everything cut away, and the guidance comes in, and then obviously I pass the guidance on, and by drawing the cards, then it'll confirm what I've said. And that's the real surprising moment for people, I think, that you're just telling me that, but no, actually the cards come in and confirm, yeah, okay, I do need to do a bit of work there. So yeah, really good. Yeah,
it's really amazing work. And what do you love about doing the angel healing and angel card reading?
I love the fact that people can be quite apprehensive before we start. Some people are just like, yeah, I'm ready to go, but some people are a little bit apprehensive, and then as we're doing it, we can feel the temperature change, or the tingles, or they maybe see colors, and whenever it's over, they're like a completely different person. It's just a different face. They're just so relaxed and so healed, and quite surprised that it's worked, and then they're excited, and they want to do more, and they want to know what they can do next. And I can give them the toolbox now to go ahead and will help with their bubbles, or maybe they need to go for a walk in nature. And it's just so rewarding and so lovely to see that little spark of light that is in there, and it just burns brighter and brighter as they're getting healed by the angels. It's so rewarding. Yeah.
It really is, isn't it? And has it boosted your confidence working with the angels?
Yeah, before I was like you said, in the spiritual closet, only told close friends and family.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't tell anybody that I like to look up angels and do angel cards. And the more and more I do it, it's like I go and I'll say it. And I've actually had people say to me, you'll have the witch hunters out for you. And I'm like, well, no. I'm working with the angels, and I know the people that I want to work with and will come to me, and the people that are still unsure, they just have another path to go before they'll come and work. So yeah, really, I just tell everybody now, I put it everywhere. The angels are saying this, and you need to ask your angels for help. And yeah.
It makes such a difference. Just the angels are just saying, actually, do you feel it's made you, because I think you're a wonderful role model as a mum, and your family, it's a lovely role model. Do you feel it has made you a better parent though?
Yeah, I worked before. I worked in the food industry, and I thought I was happy because I always knew I had to come and help people, and I thought it was working in the food industry and making sure everything went out perfect and safe, and then it just got so stressful, and I was coming home and I was so stressed, and found myself like being angry with the boys for no reason, and I just knew I had to leave, and I left and started into the more into my Reiki and angel work, and now it's just such a calm household with the boys picking their cards, and they'll say, "Mommy, have you Reiki tonight? And can I sit in?" And if the Reiki bed's up when we're doing person to person, it's, "Can I go next?" And yeah, they just love the whole relaxing, and they love being able to know that they can talk to their angels and having a go with the pendulums. And yeah, they just, as a mom, anybody that's a mom knows that nothing that you have belongs to you, it belongs to all your children. So they will tinker with everything, they'll have a look, they're so they just want to know how everything works. And I remember saying to my eldest one day, "Can you clean up the front room?" And he went by with the Tibetan bells, and I went, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "I'm cleaning the space." And I'm like, "Can you physically clean the mess now as well?"
You taught them well.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for sharing that. The angels really strongly guided me to ask you that. It's not on my little list of questions, because I think a lot of parents will relate to that. I think, I can too. I've become I'm constantly becoming a better and better parent. I've still got a way to go, but I think the more you do of this work, and the more meditation, the more, like as you say, morning routine, whatever it is, meditation, it just makes us better and better parents. But also we can tap into what the angels want us to apply or help in different situations with our child or children and family too.
Yeah.
So it's lovely how you've turned that around. Really, that's really good. I can't imagine you being how you used to be. I just know how I since I've known you, and how amazing you've progressed. It's been amazing. What's it been like learning on Zoom with me?
Yeah, well, because I'd seen you on Facebook Live and done the meditations with you, and knew the meditations would work, and like everybody that comes for a first time, you're a bit apprehensive that the healing will actually work. But after the first little one-to-one and learning, done a little card reading and a healing, and you just come away feeling so good, and then that it actually does work. And even with doing Reiki, I don't really want to do Reiki over Zoom, but actually it is really, really good and quite intense and powerful. So yeah, learning over Zoom it's something that we've all been thrown into and we've all had to adapt to, but actually it works out really well. And I really enjoyed coming over Zoom, because you get to meet other people, like the guinea pigs and other people on the course that you probably would never ever have met before. And it's been really, really good, really interesting and fun.
The angels are always like a bit of fun. And because the thing is with angel healing and angel card readings, angel healing is always hands-off healing, so it's never a hands-on thing anyway. So it's perfect in these current times, but also as you say, it works just as effectively over the telephone, Zoom. It doesn't matter where someone is in the country or world, it works equally the same. And when you or others want to do in-person work, once again it can be at a distance and it's hands-off anyway. So it's a really it's wonderful that we can work like that. Yeah. So you're on to your case studies next. Are you looking forward to helping people with those? So you're going to be doing an angel, you know, full on our angel healing and angel card readings for everybody?
Yeah, I have provisionally booked 2 already, and then 2 very different kind of people. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to helping them, and one's quite apprehensive and one is really looking forward to it. So it's yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting the dates and getting them penned in rather than penciled in. So yeah, looking forward to getting them done and seeing how they are afterwards. And
yeah, and we'll definitely have you back on the podcast once you've flown your wings and you're an official angelic lifestyle practitioner for angel card readings, angel healing. Definitely have you back once you're on your journey officially with it. So what's next after you've certified?
So after I'm certified, I will obviously bring the angel card readings and healing into Reiki Therapy with Jacqui, and offer that as well. And then hopefully I'm into my crystals as well. So I'm thinking of maybe doing a crystal therapy course too. So yeah, just keep adding. I thought whenever I started, I thought Reiki was really good and we'll do Reiki, but now I'm like, oh, that's really good too, and that's really good, and we just keep adding and adding. it all comes together. So yeah, I'm going to be so pleased to be able to offer the angel healing to the clients, because I think they're ready for it now after lockdown and anxiety levels and depression levels increasing. They just need just the ability to be able to relax and help be able to help them. So yeah,
exactly. That's fantastic. So we're going to go into a little meditation for you next, and then we're going to come back for you for a positive affirmation and angel card afterwards. So enjoy the meditation now. Calm to happy in 1 minute. So your beautiful positive affirmation message today is I am happy. So close your eyes, sitting or standing with your arms down by your side. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose, relax. Repeating the affirmation, I am happy. Breathe and relax, eyes closed. I am happy. Breathe and relax. I am happy, sitting or standing with good posture. Breathe and relax. I am happy. And now open your eyes, energizing, saying the affirmation out loud with punching your arms in the air 10 times. I am happy, 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 I am happy. Very well done to you. Didn't that just make you smile? Well done. So really hope you enjoyed today's meditation. It's a really mini one, and sometimes we just need that mini 1-2 minute relaxation meditation just to recharge the batteries, or might be in between something. So we thought it'd be really nice just to help you come round after your little relaxation meditation to pick a card. We're just going to finish today with an angel and positive affirmation card message for you, and it's really powerful to pick them for you every day at home or wherever you are, but also if you do live with anyone, or if you have family or a child or children as well. It's amazing to pick them together. Best card for you on the podcast today. We got I am creative. Getting lots of fresh air, walks and exercise makes me more fun and creative. So wherever you're listening right here, right now, what does that mean to you today? Jacqui, what does it mean to you?
Getting creative. So today we are going to bring out all our Easter things. My mother-in-law sends over little painted Easter eggs, so we're going to bring them down and make a big Easter display. So yeah, that's how creative we're going to get today. And yeah, it'll be really good. And then we'll maybe get some eggs to paint for Easter and things like that. So yeah.
Very good, very good. For me, it's just a bit more fresh air, a little walk later. So that's what I'm up to. What about you listening? And let's go for a little angel card. So best card message today. These are from the angelic meaning cards. Best card today for the podcast is L for laugh. And it says, have a laugh every day. Smile in the mirror too. This is the top tip, and do what makes you laugh and smile often. What does that mean to you at home or wherever you're listening? What does that mean to you, Jacqui?
Oh, smile and laugh. We always try and have a laugh every day. And even if it's just something silly. There's always a silly story goes around the dinner table. So yeah, we just like to have a laugh. It just lightens the mood, raises the vibration, and yeah, always laugh and smile and be happy.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. And sometimes it can be just having a contentness, like last night, me and my son, we were both just reading before bedtime, and it was just really lovely half an hour of absolute, like, kind of that contentness, and just really relaxed and just happy with your family, kind of alongside each other in your own little space. It's not necessarily having a laugh, but just, you know, that kind of smile within of contentness. So that's what that means to me today. What does it mean to you at home? So thank you so much, Jacqui, for coming along and sharing your angel journey. And I'm so proud of you. You're out the spiritual closet. Is there one? You can find all about Jacqui and her book all in the show notes underneath. Have you got a takeaway tip to leave with everybody today?
My takeaway tip is just to, like the laugh card, it's just to smile and laugh and find something happy in every day, because we need to focus on the positive, and just, even if you don't think you can smile, just put a smile on, because it'll change your mindset, and just smile and be happy every day.
Oh, thank you so much. That's a beautiful tip, and thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Thank you.
Lots of love. So what a wonderful chat with Jacqui there. I really hope that's inspired or helped you in some way on your journey with the angels. And I have to say, I do believe that working with the angels and angel healing and angel card readings and all these amazing things, it does make life better and stronger, both personally and professionally. I just think the more you do of it, the more time you spend with it, the better life gets. So I really hope it's helped you in some way. If you feel you have a soul purpose with the angels as well, and you'd like to learn how to become an angelic lifestyle practitioner, like myself, and do what I do and help others in this deep and joyful and meaningful and deeply healing, transformative way, or perhaps you just literally want to do it for your own personal and spiritual development. That's how I started out. I desperately needed this work so much after life hitting rock bottom with the stress of divorce and all of that, and having lost all confidence in life. And I discovered all of this, and here I am now, you know, teaching others as well, which is so rewarding. And sometimes it's for your soul purpose as well, and as I said, sometimes it's just for you. Either way, it is amazing. So I'll put all the details in the show notes for you, but you can always just head over to my website, or you can always book a discovery call and apply to do the training. Next training starts in May, but I do also teach it one-to-one as well. Okay then, so I hope that does inspire, because I know sometimes, you know, us light workers need a boost for ourselves. We need to heal the past stuff that's gone on for us to do the work we're born to do, because sometimes, you know, the humdrum thing we're doing is not our destiny, and it's not where we're meant to be, or we're meant to be doing this as well in the background, which is also amazing. So maybe I'll be teaching you soon. If not, I shall see you again on the podcast. Thank you so much for coming today. And you can find out more at angeliclifestyle.com, email or message me. But otherwise, see you on the podcast, and have an amazing week. Hope it's helped and inspired you in some way. Lots and lots of love, and lots of love from the angels. Thank you for listening to this episode of the I Talk to Angels podcast. Please rate and review on your podcast platform. You can access my free angel healing meditation on my website. You can get a signed copy of my book, I Talk to Angels, which includes a free manifestation meditation with the angels. You can also book your one-to-one coaching and angel card reading by going to angeliclifestyle.com.